What is up, everyone? Soma here, back at you with another epic video. So yeah, I was here on Screen Rant, and I noticed this little article that really caught my eye. It's actually two articles. They're talking about Resident Evil 8 and also The Last of Us Part 2, actually. But we'll deal with that one in a little bit. But yeah, apparently Resident Evil 8 is coming out next year. It's got some apparently different ideas, bringing to the table. And let's jump right into it. So Resident Evil 8 leaks claim that the game will be in first person, focus on themes of occultism and hallucinations, and release next year. All right. Well, sounds interesting. We got a picture here of Resident Evil Revelations 2 with that's Claire, actually, the ultimate waifu. So anyway, Resident Evil 8 will be the first person to take the long-running series in a new direction when it's released next year, according to a new rumor. If the leak turns out to be true, that will make Resident Evil 8 the first brand new title in the series since 2017, with Capcom turning attention to remakes for the past couple of years, which is correct. They've been, they did the Resident Evil 2 remake, Resident Evil 3 remake, etc., which is actually excellent. Kind of short, but it was good. And Capcom's Resident Evil 2 remake may not have been where many fans thought the series would go after the massive changes that came in Resident Evil 7, which I still haven't beaten, by the way, but it was extremely well received nonetheless, earning in nearly universal praise as an improvement on the original game. The developer followed up with a remake of Resident Evil 3 this year, which wasn't quite as lauded, but still performed well and introduced the asymmetric multiplayer Resident Evil Resistance, which actually was not bad. Actually, I played that last night, won a match, my first match, actually, and I thought it was good. I thought it was interesting. After their success, it makes sense that Capcom would invest in even more remakes, with some speculation that Resident Evil 4 will be remade soon already circulating. I don't know about 4, though. I mean, they should remake Code Veronica, in my opinion. Or hell, maybe even 0, but definitely it should be Code Veronica, in my opinion. Anyway, so Capcom clearly isn't pivoting entirely to remakes, though, and it's been assumed for a while that Resident Evil 8 is in active development, according to a report from Capcom leaker Aesthetic Gamer, who also goes by Dusk Golem. Resident Evil 8 actually began development as Resident Evil Revelations 3, but internal feedback was so positive that it's being converted into a mainline entry in the series. Interesting. Converted, huh? The work being done on what was originally meant to be Resident Evil 8 has reportedly been put aside for now, where it could be picked back up for a later title. Dusk Golem alleges the Resident Evil 8 will be a huge change of direction for the franchise, featuring elements of occultism, hallucination, and insanity sequences. Interesting. And a general theme of distrusting other characters. According to Dusk Golem, Resident Evil 8 will also be a first-person game. Oh, okay, like 7. Interesting. Okay, so this is what Dusk Golem's got to say. He says, okay, so the little game is done. This will be breaking this month with more details later, not by myself. But I needed to clear some stuff up. Resident Evil 2021 is Resident Evil 8, but it wasn't always Resident Evil 8. During most of its development, it existed as Revelations 3. Interesting. Like with any leak of this kind, the information hasn't been officially confirmed, and it should be treated as a rumor for now. That being said, Dusk Golem has a history of accurate leaks, including information about Resident Evil 2 and 3. And VGG claims to have independently verified the leak. Some of Dusk Golem's previous claims include Resident Evil 3 being the last remake for a while, and 2 Silent Hill games being in development. That's right, we actually did cover that on this channel, have also yet to be confirmed. The latest Resident Evil 8 rumor is certainly enticing, especially for fans who'd rather play a new main series Resident Evil game than either of Capcom's remakes. This leak doesn't throw up any huge red flags and may very well be accurate. Even if it isn't, it seems likely that the next Resident Evil title will be a very different game from previous titles, given the success of Resident Evil 7's first-person experiment and the security that the recent remake's success provides. I still haven't beaten this one, by the way. I'm gonna see if I can stream that one of these days, actually, Resident Evil 7, because now I kind of want to play it, to be honest. But anyway, so let's jump right into The Last of Us Part 2. So Naughty Dog is exploring options to release ASAP. Okay, so the head of Naughty Dog assures everyone he and his team are actively exploring methods in which they can deliver The Last of Us Part 2 to everyone. I mean, that sounds great because I have the game pre-ordered, and I want to get my hands on this game, but to be honest, I want to get my hands on this game. I want to play it. I want to stream it. I want to check out the multiplayer, that they're gonna, later on eventually. But anyway, so let's just read this. Let's get right into it. Here we go. So it says Naughty Dog's The Last of Us Part 2 is sure to not be delayed for long, as it looks like the company is exploring options to release the game as soon as possible. Many fans were disheartened at the second, most recent delay of The Last of Us Part 2, myself included, which pushed the long-awaited title even further from release. The survival adventure title is set to feature past protagonists portrayed in a new light, multiple years after the events of the first game, and the game's long development time has left thousands of fans speculating on the way The Last of Us Part 2 story will unravel. While The Last of Us Part 2 was in production for years, it wasn't until 2019 that players started getting a flood of information about the title. The game is expected to be Sony's bookend grand slam for the PS4, much like how The Last of Us was one of the final large title released for the PS3. That's true, that's correct. Now The Last of Us Part 2 will most likely be released by the 4th quarter of 2020. Yikes, the 4th quarter, goddamn. Speaking with PS Blog, thanks VG247, Neil Druckmann, the head of Naughty Dog, spoke about the game's push. While the studio may be disheartened at the second delay, he says it wasn't as though they weren't expecting it, especially amidst the COVID-19 coronavirus panic that has swept the world. A few weeks ago, we saw the writing on the wall, and even before it was mandated, we started moving to get people to work from home. Everyone at Naughty Dog is now working from home on the game. Actually, Naughty is doing the same thing, actually. He said, reiterating that this was more of an impending announcement rather than a surprise to them. Naughty Dog is continuing working on the title, however, and Druckmann said they were actively fixing bugs in their essentially complete sequel. They are eager to ship it out, but must first find the best possible way to do so. I don't know if Naughty Dog is aware of this, or Sony for this matter, but there's this thing called, what is it called? It's on the tip of my tongue. Oh yeah, digital. That's it. There you go. Just, release it digital, and then later on, if you want, throw out the retail version. You know what I mean? That's the best way right now is say digital. But anyway, it's there. That's the frustrating part for us. It's like the game is there, and we have to sit on it for a little bit and figure out what's the best way to get to our fans. Digital. Just release it digital. Call it a day. There you go. It'll sell. Trust me. People will buy it. Trust me. If they have no other choice, if it's either digital or no digital, they will get it. Trust me. So anyway, the initial reason for the second delay, beyond simply the standard work schedule due to the coronavirus, was that it would be difficult to distribute physical copies of the game when most people will most likely be urged to stay at home. Along with that, the development and creation of the physical copies themselves has also been slowed down due to the pandemic. Reality has hit the game industry multiple times in late 2019 or 2020. With postponements plaguing many of the biggest titles, PS fans are surely not wondering if Sony's other exclusive, Ghost of Tsushima, will see similar delays. Most probably, I think so, yes. And anyway, so the delay of The Last of Us Part 2 also has some fans wondering whether or not the game will become a PS5 launch title. Similar to Sony's announced looter slasher, Godfall, I have no idea what that is. While this is unlikely, it could be that The Last of Us Part 2 releases in close proximity to the PS5 and may even get a remastered version on the new console later in much the same ways as its predecessor. That's true, they did the same thing with the Last of Us first part, by the way. So hopefully Naughty Dog will be able to get the game finished and delivered soon. While keeping everyone involved safe. Hey, that sounds good. That last sentence sounds excellent. Hopefully they can do that. Just basically, release the digital version and just call it a day. Because that's pretty much it. What else can you do? You're gonna ship a retail copy to people's homes that they've recorded. I have no idea. I don't know how they're gonna handle that. But anyway, so what do you guys think? What do you guys think about Resident Evil 8 coming out next year? Apparently, and what do you guys think of The Last of Us? Apparently, trying to basically trying to get this game to us as quickly as humanly possible. Please let me know in the comment section. I wanna see your thoughts on that. And also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this one. And I will see you guys soon on another one. Later.